Hi and welcome to the Ruby Tuesday. My name is Ruben and this is my review for Netflix's original film Fractured. Driving across country, Ray and his wife and daughter stop at a highway rest area where his daughter falls and breaks her arm. After a frantic rush to the hospital and a clash with the hospital staff, Ray soon finds out that his family is suddenly missing. So Ray is played by Sam Worthington, and I feel like for the most part he was really engaging. This film could easily have been cliche upon cliche, and it does have cliches, thriller-esque cliches, but it kept me guessing. And when it got to the end, I was almost shouting at the film because I thought it was going to end one way. I was like, please don't be that, don't do this, don't be that cliche. And then it was something different, and I was like, hey, all right. So this film is pretty good. It sees this man unraveling. His daughter is hurt. His wife is telling him to get on and be a man and do something. That he has a fractured relationship, seemingly from what they're showing us in this film, with his wife. And you can see he's desperate to try and fix things with his family. And so he's desperate to try and be a man and do all the manly stuff. And so he gets up to the hospital bit and he's trying to find out, please help my daughter and wife. And then she disappears because his daughter goes to a CT place. I don't know why I'm doing that. His daughter goes to get a CT scan. And then they can't find them, and apparently they were never there, and it just escalates and spirals. It was quite frustrating and hard to watch, and I think the film does that on purpose, because you're always wanting someone to help this guy, help him find his family, help me to help you. But unfortunately, nobody wants to believe his story. They're all making out that he's mental and insane, and there's something wrong with him. And then the whole time I'm watching this film, I'm going, why won't you believe him? Can't you see? And everything spirals against him, and the film, for the most part, continuously helps you be on this guy's team, because you're willing him to find his daughter. As a family man, I everybody has family mostly, but I have two sons, and so I kind of connected with trying to find his son, trying to find his wife, trying to protect his family. I get that, and I was behind him 100%. The filmmaking, for the most part, is interesting. There are moments in the film that makes me question reality. You're always wondering what is real and what is not. Even the music at times is loud with like different types of tones on purpose, and I think that the way it's edited leaves you guessing, like, wait, maybe they're right, maybe he is insane. And then you're like with him guessing, no, maybe he's not, he is right, damn it. And there's two juxtapositions where you're with the hospital staff and you're like, look at this madman, man, what is he doing? Why won't he just believe us? Then you're with him, you're with Sam Worthington, you're like, oh, why won't you just help me find it? And then you're thinking, wait, this is much darker. What if the whole hospital and the police and everybody's in on it? And for the most part, I really enjoyed this film. I do think, now that I know what I know at the end, that the actual story is better than I thought it was going to be. But I also think it hasn't done massively new stuff. It's just an enjoyable kind of thriller, a twisty thriller, I guess was what people call them. I think the performances are pretty good. I think it's well put together. The director himself normally does TV. He's recently done a couple of episodes of Titans, and you just look at his list on IMDb, you'll see a plethora of TV episodes, a few films. But I like what the director, how he directed. I like what the director did, how he directed the actors and, shaped the film. The cinematography is okay. The sound is good. I don't think it's brilliant. I do think it's a little bit light in story. They could have maybe gone a bit more into the psyche kind of areas. But I think it kind of did what it says on the tin. I know Netflix get a bit of a hard time when it comes to their original content. And sometimes I would agree with you, especially when it comes to films, that their films have been a bit lackluster. But occasionally there are some decent films. I think this is one of them. It's not brilliant. I'm going to give it a B minus. I think it's worth watching on a Friday evening. It's a good film just to, after work, you're like, I'm tired. I want to watch something twisty. This is a good twisty film. Let me know in the comments below whether you've enjoyed this. Are you excited to see this? Maybe you thought it was brilliant and liked it more than I did. I thought it was good. It was okay. Not awful. Not brilliant. Above par, I think. So I would have given it a C if I just thought it was right down the middle. But I think it's half decent. I really like some of Sam Worthington's performance in this film. There were nuances that he did where you see his facial expressions change. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. I like what you did there. So yeah, I thought it was pretty good. Let me know in the comments below. Chat to me there. I'm going to chat to as many people as I can, reply to your comments. Love chatting to my community there. If you like my content and want more behind the scenes stuff and short films, think about hitting that join button. I offer a wide variety of subscription stuff, some really fun things there. So let me know, or jump on board there if you like that. But most of all, until next time, remember, live long and Tuesday.